I said, I'll publish some of your stuff, by the way. You're a good writer.
Thank you.
This race is over. It really is. And I'll explain why if you'll allow me to defend my position here. But this race is effectively over. And he's your next president. And that's it. There's no stopping him. There's nobody on the right that can stop him at this point. Because he's going to win Iowa. And if he doesn't win Iowa, it's going to be like the Rick Santorum thing where he loses Iowa by 8 votes. But I think he's going to win Iowa because he's got a heck of a crew out there working really hard for him. And I know most of these people, and they're working their tails off. The rumors you hear about Cruz having 6,000 volunteers in Iowa is absolute fiction. He doesn't. He may have 60 or 160, but he does not have 6,000. I can tell you that right now. When Iowa's over with, he's going to walk away to New Hampshire. Jerry McDaniel has him positioned in South Carolina, where he's going to win South Carolina by 20 points. He's going to win Nevada in a runaway. He owns Nevada. At that point in time, your money's dried up for the other candidates. Foster Freeze is not going to be writing any more $5 million checks.
Well,
neither Sheldon Adelson.
So I definitely think that could. I'm running up against the clock. I do appreciate your call and giving us some light on what's going on in Iowa. I do appreciate that, and please, give us a call back and let us know how it's going over there.
I will, sir. It's an honor to be with you today. Thank you very much, Rod.
Thank you very much. Talk to you soon. Usual profit center break, but we'll be right back quicker than a quick.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
Start training for a new career in as little as 18 days. National EMS Institute's innovative boot camp program will train you for a new career. Learn to respond to emergency situations and become a certified EMT in just 18 days. National EMS Institute guarantees 100% job placement. Visit www.nationaleMSinstitute.com today to learn more about our 18-day boot camp. Or call us at 1-800-497-6732. NationalEMSInstitute.com.
Stuck in a boring, low-paid job? By 2017, there will be a shortage of 2 million cybersecurity jobs worldwide. If you have a technical background but don't have a computer certification, you are being drastically underpaid. In months, you could be qualified for a new job in information technology, making real money with real job security. A new career is just a few clicks away at thecodeoflearning.com.
Bring the rain.
Folks, I do apologize if this seems like it's cutting in and out a little bit or breaking up a little bit. Having a software issue here, and I know where it's from. It is from Microsoft. Overnight, I can't get these two computers to stop doing this, and two of the three computers have stopped. I don't know why I can't. I don't have a choice. Evidently, Microsoft has seen to that. But they automatically search Microsoft for updates. And Microsoft is constantly doing updates. And one of the things is I noticed that right after they do an update, you have to restart your computers. Now, one of the computers restarts automatically. The other one will not. I set it to restart. It will not do it. It keeps asking me to do it. So, but then when I get up here in the morning and I got to prepare for the program, I've got to do some other stuff, pre-show stuff, and I don't have time to wait for this because whenever one of the computers needs to restart, it takes up to 20 minutes for it to fully update and restore. I got to put it off. But Microsoft punishes you for doing that. So that it plays, and it sometimes when they do an update, for some reason, it takes your computer like 48 hours to acclimate to whatever they did. I don't know why that is, but it really kind of ticks me off that Microsoft does this kind of stuff. And not to mention, I keep getting interrupted constantly with, upgrade your computers to Microsoft, 10 or whatever it is. I don't want the new one. Leave me alone with that crap. Microsoft, you do not own my computer. You actually do not own the software that you just sold me. You don't own everything on everybody else's computer. Stop. I mean, if you did this to the government, or if anybody else seems would, again, the previous caller was talking about lobbyists and things like that. Understand that the computer industry, the computer lobby, has lobbied Congress to such a point that now these computer companies, these software companies, have got the legal ability to actually get into your computer without your permission and do whatever the hell they want. because all they have to do is say, well, it's pertaining to our software. And even though we sold you our software, they're saying, and they've gotten away with it, that we still own the software, so then we can do whatever the hell we want with our software. The reality is that constitutionally, they don't. They don't have the ability to get into your private items, which is your computer. You spend a lot of money on these computers, these electronic devices. But these software companies, all of them, seem to think that they have legal access to your electronic devices because they force you to take their software. Now, I'm not a computer, person or guru or tech guru. Now, I know some people, they wipe their computers clean, or they get white boxes and don't even put on all this other stuff, and they go on and choose stuff that's more benign. I guess, what is it, Ubuntu and Linux and stuff like that is a lot more friendly, but it's not exactly non-techie user-friendly from what I understand, and I don't understand that stuff. I swear to God, I should probably learn this stuff. But also with the last caller, I do thank him for calling. He said something about retail politics. Now, part of the job of a good caller, is to make yours truly, the host, look fantastic. And he just led something. I have a story here in the paper pile about retail. And the reason why Rand Paul is kind of fighting a losing battle using the old-fashioned, old standard retail politics. Hey, Bloomberg Business, Bloomberg.com, Bloomberg Business is reporting how bad retail is in the USA. Now, just a few days ago, the government announced that it took in a record amount of tax revenue. Now, you got to ask, well, first of all, okay, so now we're seeing that U.S. retail sales are down, the weakest that they've been since 2009. This is liberal Bloomberg saying this, by the way. The retail sales are at the weakest point since 2009. So here we are, ending 2015. 2015 is as bad as 2009 was pretty bad. Is as bad as 2009. But the administration is telling us that our economy is going, is growing. It's going great gangbusters. Yet we still have 50 million people, on government assistance. We have more people in poverty than ever before. Government, I'm going to say government mandated poverty, but government rated poverty. More people in poverty than ever before. We have 95 million Americans out of the job market, out of the job force. We're still down negative some 2 million jobs since the president took office. We have 17% of our current active labor force is held by one of the highest ratios ever in this country. In the last 100 years, 17% of all jobs in this country are now held by legal immigrants, mostly due to that H-1B1 visa program. This is insanity. We've got the reason why. There are two reasons why with the economy so bad and so low and so much in the doldrums, there are two main reasons why that the government has gotten more tax receipts. One, because of a plethora of new fees and taxes, and that's at the state and federal level, as well as increased collections by the IRS. Now, this is why you're seeing hearing all these commercials about, is the IRS coming after you and doing this because they're going after people. Even if the IRS thinks you owe $100, by the time if that $100 overdue bill for $100, by the time the IRS, if they have their full way with you, that's thousands of dollars that they're now saying that you owe them. And thus, this whole notion, you hear all these people saying, we can get your tax bill reduced by 50% or 80%. The problem is that all they're doing is negotiating away a lot of these stupid, onerous, illegal fees that they're adding on top of your tax bill. That if in America, now see this, you hear all these liberals talk about usury fees. You hear Bernie Sanders talking about banks charging all these fees, and that the United States Postal Service should get into the banking business for low income people because the banking fees are so tremendous. The problem is that if the IRS, if the government fees and penalties that they add on were put in place by a private company, they would be prosecuting that company. That is a fact.